Glossary of climate change terms. A. Abrupt climate change. Sudden, on the order of decades, large changes in some major component of the climate system, with rapid, widespread effects. Adaptation. Adjustment or preparation of natural or human systems to a new or changing environment which moderates harm or exploits beneficial opportunities. Adaptive capacity. The ability of a system to adjust to climate change, including climate variability and extremes, to moderate potential damages, to take advantage of opportunities, or to cope with the consequences. Aerosols. Small particles or liquid droplets in the atmosphere that can absorb or reflect sunlight depending on their composition. Afforestation. Planting of new forests on lands that historically have not contained forests. 1. Albedo. The amount of solar radiation reflected from an object or surface, often expressed as a percentage. Alternative energy. Energy derived from non-traditional sources, e.g., compressed natural gas, solar, hydroelectric, wind. 2. Annex I countries/parties. Group of countries included in Annex I, as amended in 1998, to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, including all the developed countries in the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, and economies in transition. By default, the other countries are referred to as non-Annex I countries. Under Articles 4.2a and 4.2b of the Convention, Annex I countries commit themselves specifically to the aim of returning individually or jointly to their 1990 levels of greenhouse gas emissions by the year 2000. 2. Anthropogenic. Made by people or resulting from human activities. Usually used in the context of emissions that are produced as a result of human activities. 3. Atmosphere. The gaseous envelope surrounding the Earth. The dry atmosphere consists almost entirely of nitrogen, 78.1% volume mixing ratio, and oxygen, 20.9% volume mixing ratio, together with a number of trace gases, such as argon, 0.93% volume mixing ratio, helium, radiatively active greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, 0.035% volume mixing ratio, and ozone. In addition, the atmosphere contains water vapor, whose amount is highly variable but typically 1% volume mixing ratio. The atmosphere also contains clouds and aerosols. 1. Atmospheric lifetime. Atmospheric lifetime is the average time that a molecule resides in the atmosphere before it is removed by chemical reaction or deposition. In general, if a quantity of a compound is emitted into the atmosphere at a particular time, about 35% of that quantity will remain in the atmosphere at the end of the compound's atmospheric lifetime. This fraction will continue to decrease in an exponential way, so that about 15% of the quantity will remain at the end of 2 times the atmospheric lifetime, etc. Some compounds, most notably carbon dioxide, have more complex life cycles, and their atmospheric lifetimes are not defined by a simple exponential equation. Greenhouse gas lifetimes can range from a few years to a few thousand years.